Hey YouTubers, how's it going? Mike Martins here, Mike Martins channel. Thanks for joining me in another housing crisis segment. This was sent to me too today. Sorry guys, I've been really busy preparing for my grand opening here for my store. Yes, I have been open for a while. Watch my series, Opening a Business from Scratch. I'm going to put up a new video tonight to show you guys how it's come along. Anyways, condo prices across Canada hit an all-time high. What's new? I mean, seriously, what's new? It's like, that's all I've been hearing for the last friggin' 8 to 10 years. Condo prices across Canada are hitting all-time highs as most of the country demonstrates they totally don't have the FOMO numbers from the Canadian Real Estate Association, CREA, show that the typical condo across the country is now more expensive than ever. Almost half of all major urban centers now have condo prices sitting at all-time highs. Why? Products cheaper. Remember what I told you? Detached prices are going to go down. If you watch trends in the housing market, I've been talking about how detached prices go down and people jump on cheaper product and to invest in, of course. And most of it is investments and foreign investing that's driving up the pricing of the condos. Condo prices are up 19.9% across the country. That's huge, people. The price of a typical condo hit an all-time high across the country. The aggregate benchmark of condos of Canada's largest urban centers is 411 large. In July, a 0.85% increase of the month before. The aggregate price increased 19.9% from the same month last year. Almost twice the rate of the year before. That works out to $3,500. Than the last month, and 68,400 higher than last year. So I'll leave a link below so you guys can take a look at this chart. It's got an aggregate graph here with the Lower Mainland Victoria. There's several graphs actually here you could take a look at. Say Fraser Valley, Guelph, Ontario, Montcalm, Montreal. Largest price increase in Toronto suburb. The largest prices increase were observed in the Greater Toronto Area, GTA. Toronto condo prices declined, but the suburb of Oakville and largest annual increase in the country, the benchmark of the price condo in Oakville is 478 large. In July, 0.38% higher than the month before. The annual increase, however, was a massive 32.2 points. So here it is here, again, with the condo prices. Look at that, people. In percentages, of course. Look at Montcalm. So, let's read this little part here. The largest monthly increase was also seen in the GTA suburb, this time in Guelph. I don't know if you guys have been out to Guelph. It's by Cambridge and Waterloo area. The benchmark price of a condo in Guelph is 289 large. In July, it was a massive 7.29% from the month before. Annual price increases on condos in the city work out to 23.3% for a little context. That means that prices rose more than Vancouver over the past year in a city where condos are arguably treated as impromptu international currency. So, like I said, here's Canada price change monthly. Look at that. I think Montcalm is in Quebec, I think. So, largest condo declines were in Montcalm. That's the place I'm trying to wonder where it is. Only 3 major urban centers saw declines in condo prices, and only 3 saw annual declines. Montcalm led the pack by both measures, with the benchmark price condo falling at 142 large in July. That's 6.7 decline from the month before and a 21% decline from the same month last year. Sales are down across the country, but condo prices continue to rise. This is despite the detached market taking a tumble. The buyers that are buying, scrambling to take ownership in most regions, are paying very steep premiums. Seven of the country's 13 largest real estate markets all-time high, suggesting the issue to affordability is just the teensy bit larger than the overhead real estate market of Toronto and Vancouver. So I want to leave a link below for you guys to see this. Let me know what you guys think. I told you in my trends in the housing market, I've said it many times like a broken record, that once they implement taxes and they implement, I don't know if you guys remember when I was talking. Sorry guys, I'm just really hot and sweat. I've been working all day here in the store. Remember, I don't know if like a broken record, I've been saying this to you guys. Once they put the foreign buyers tax, vacant buyers tax, this tax, that tax, all that stuff, and tightening restrictions on borrowing money and blah, blah, blah. Well, what happened was And the pattern started in Vancouver, where everybody jumped onto the condo market, and the condo market was on fire, and it just took right off. And it hasn't looked back ever since. Believe it or not, it hasn't looked back. And it's a strange thing. In Toronto, housing, everything was just blowing up until last month, and then Toronto took a huge tumble, and then everyone started jumping on condos. So if you could see like what's going on, I think the pattern is happening in Seattle. In Seattle, the condo market is taking off huge, and the housing market is somewhat frosting over. Same thing in London. The housing won't sell, but condos are actually making way in the same thing in London. So it's a very interesting pattern to follow and see the trend and where it's headed. And it's really hard. Like, yes, it's cheaper product. Condos, yes, are cheaper. You're buying air in the sky. You're paying sometimes really steep strata fees. So I don't know. I just thought condos would be not that attractive with strata fees and property taxes and all that adding up. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Thanks for watching.